Good afternoon, boys and girls, and children of all ages. Welcome to another episode of Certa Pro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez, and how's everyone doing on this Feel Good Fist Pump Friday Aloha edition? Wear your Hawaiian shirt today, people. There it is right there. I remember the days in the corporate world on Fridays, they had Aloha Friday, get to dress real leisurely and casual because it was usually a suit and tie type of environment that I worked in once upon a time. But Fridays, it was very calm, cool, and relaxing. You know, you could just chill out to the days of Aloha Friday. Right there for sure. Aloha Friday, good people. It is Friday, as the kids say. The weekend is here. And we used to say in our 20s, it's payday. It's payday. For sure. It's Friday. It's payday. Hey, happy hour after work. Where we going at, fellas, girls? Where we going at? It's the weekend. It's here. Lot going on. Lots going on, good people. It seems like today it is a scorcher outside. So do yourself a favor and stay hydrated, boys and girls. Stay hydrated. All right. All right, let's do a little high five. Chest bump it. Oh, let's hug that thing out. Oh. A good hug goes a long way. Good hug goes a long way. It definitely does. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you. And if you happen to be off work today and you don't go back to work till Tuesday, you're doing something right. You're doing something right. Huh? When you plan ahead, you're planning what, kids? Accordingly. It's good to plan accordingly. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much. It does not go unappreciated, unwarranted at all. If you're on Facebook, what up? If you're on X or Twitter, what it be like, player? What up, YouTube? Good folk, good people at Instagram as well. And do yourself a favor. Check out the website, www.dremontez.com. Lots going on. Cardinals in town. We got the Cleveland Guardians in town. Yeah, baby. My World Series predictor champion. I got the Cleveland Guardians win the World Series or the San Diego Padres. Cleveland Guardians or the San Diego Padres. In a perfect world, those two are going to play each other in the World Series if you keep the score at home. That's my prediction. I had this prediction at the beginning of the season. At the beginning of the season. You know why? The Cleveland Guardians can take a pitch. They're the most patient damn team known to man. And you also got the balloons going on this weekend. Oh, man, got some music going on. You got Oktoberfest going over in Bell Vegas, baby. Hello, downtown Belleville. What up, good people, good folk? What up, good people? Stop on by Grim and Gorley tomorrow. Stop on by there. Stop on by Grim and Gorley in downtown Bell Vegas, the Lincoln Movie Theater, and the good folks on the patio at the Office Lounge. The Office Lounge, good people. The Office Lounge. Bigfoot Comics and Collectibles as well. Lots of stuff going on in the sports world for sure. But before we get into that, before we get into all that foolishness right there, can we talk about romantic comedies? Just for a second. Hold on. Just for a second. Got to stay hydrated after the long walk. Romantic comedies, one of my favorite genre of movies out there. And the reason I like rom-coms, they have a little bit of our story in there. Overcoming love, finding love again, the adventures, the ups and downs of a relationship. It has everything you could possibly think of that we all have been through. But the way they do the rom-coms, they give you the idea and the possibility that you can do that. Meaning, have you ever done anything that you've seen in a romantic comedy? Have you ever tried any of these stunts that they've shown you? Trying to tell my man how to get on this show. This is having a difficult time here. But have you ever tried something you've seen in romantic comedy in your chase in courting and dating? Have you ever tried something in romantic comedy? Did it work? Did it work? Did you ever try something that you saw in a romantic comedy? And did it work? And what was it that you tried? What was it that you tried? And did it work? I don't think I've ever tried anything in romantic comedy. I think we've all have taken a line out of a romantic comedy. You know, Jerry Maguire, You Had Me at Hello. I mean, come on. We've done all that. But I don't think I've ever tried an actual stunt from a rom-com. But what gets me about rom-coms, they make you believe right now in this current time that you can do what you just saw in that movie, that's going to turn out for you. And we are watching these movies and we're having these feelings, these emotions, and we're going in and out and we're doubting ourselves. I mean, is that possible? Can that really happen for me? We're putting ourselves in the character in the movie. Yes, Joe Kick, your character, Joe Kick. We're putting ourselves in this character position. And we're trying to say, as if this is us in that movie, how would we handle it? Or am I the only one that does that? I can't be the only one that does it. But that's the thing that gets me about rom-coms right there for sure. That little bit of believability and possibility that they give you as the movie watcher, that could happen to you. I did not give my final farewell goodbye, but I would like to say that was one hell of a sundress summer that we had, guys. I forgot to give my condolences and respect to, at the end of summer, Labor Day weekend, I forgot to give I appreciate one hell of a sundress summer, ladies. Thank you so much for the wonderful sundress summer. Let's keep this thing going. As the weather is nice, please feel free to keep wearing your sundress. To sundress summer, guys. It is right. All right, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much. It is Friday. It's Fist Pump Friday. It's Aloha Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. Damn it. Nobody's going to work tomorrow. How about that, huh? We already know what tomorrow is, right? We know what tomorrow is. But just in case you may have forgotten, we'll give you a little reminder. If you're not doing anything tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, get to check out my boy Ray and I as we break down all of the college football action that you think you're going to see tomorrow on the ASAP Network, All Sports, All Plays Network on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, the college football showdown for sure. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's too hard to explain. It's too much to explain. Check us out tomorrow morning from 8 a.m. to 11. Take you right on up to kickoff, breaking down all the college football games tomorrow morning. So please tune in for that for sure. But for the rest of us, what a hell of a night if you're a baseball fan last night. If you're a baseball fan, what a hell of a night. Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani. Boom. Just Shohei Ohtani. Just this. He's like a Roy Hobbs. He's like a creator player on your baseball game. He's not real. I can't believe what we're witnessing as baseball fans, what that man did last night. He went not just 6 for 6. He didn't get into 50-50. He's at 51-51. And the man had 10 RBIs as a leadoff. He had 10 RBIs as a leadoff last night. 10 RBIs as a leadoff as the Dodgers won 20-4. 10 RBIs? That's some little league stats right there what that man put up last night. 6 for 6. His swing doesn't look like he's swinging. When he's running like a a damn animal I've never seen before. He's floating. There is no effort. I just think if he was pitching. Let's say he had 20 wins and 50 steals, 50 home runs. Wow. This man can only get better. I had said 2 years ago he could possibly be the first billion-dollar player in sports. The first billion-dollar player in sports because of the way the money is now. With marketing and everything included, he could be the first billion-dollar player. The potential, the accolades he has right now, the draw when he's in town, no matter where you go. It is something else. But here's a question I also have for baseball fans. What he's doing right now is historic. But when Miguel Cabrera got the Triple Crown 50-50. Triple Crown 50-50. I mean, they both, if the Dodgers don't win the World Series, a lot of people are going to say, well, that's just wasted talent right there. We can't look at it that way. We always equate everything to money. Well, you paid him all that damn money. He better do something. Well, he's doing it. He's doing it. The only thing in the Dodgers' way is probably the Padres. That's probably the only team in the National League that's in their way. The rest, they don't stand a chance. If the Braves was healthy, maybe. But they're not. But what the Dodgers have right now, they are potentially on pace, on track to do their thing. And I guess the best way to put it would be, I don't think it would be a letdown if they don't win the World Series, but if they don't go to the World Series, but they're in the playoffs. They locked and loaded in the playoffs. But what do you think is a bigger ordeal? What Ohtani did last night, being 6-6, now in the 51-51 club, and it's going to climb. He could probably end up at the 55-60 club by the time the end of the regular season is over with. Or do you shut him down now? Or do you put this up there? Or is the Triple Crown? And that picture look good. At Triple Crown right now. I think what Miggy did with the Triple Crown hadn't been done since the 70s. The Triple Crown. But nobody has done what Ohtani has done before. Nobody has done this before. I think they're both phenomenal feats. They're both phenomenal feats. And I think baseball kind of needs this. Baseball needed the Dodgers in the playoff. Baseball needed the Yankees in the playoff. You got Aaron Judge and you got Shohei Ohtani in the playoffs. That's what baseball needs. And you need that dark horse, the Cleveland Guardians. You need that dark horse, San Diego Padres. You need that. And there's no telling what's going to happen with this story with the Detroit Tigers or the Minnesota Twins on that level. But this is just mind-boggling to me that this man had 10 RBIs as the leadoff last night. 10 RBIs in the leadoff position last night. I have seen some phenomenal baseball players in my life. I've been a fan of Major League Baseball since 1974. Yes, I was 4. I remember that. I could watch TV very well at 4 years old. Thank you, Dad. Boy. But there have been some great ball players. If Griffey wouldn't have got hurt, yeah, he could have been in this club. Bond stopped running once he got to San Fran, but when he was with Pittsburgh, he was running all the time. Canseco was running a lot in the beginning, so was McGuire. If Ricky had power, he could have done it. He had pop at certain moments, but on a consistent basis, no. Who else could have done it? In this, Brady 902-1 Anderson, former of the Baltimore Orioles, I think he could have done it if he'd have kept stealing bases. But I think either the ball club does it, or maybe it's a combined decision. When we see guys that used to run when they get in the league, then they get a little pop to them, and they try to do both for a while, then they just stop stealing bases altogether. I mean, for a while, stealing bases in baseball became like an undefined art. I think one year the most stolen bases was probably like 23 one year. It's sad. It's sad right now the way no one in baseball can bunt the damn ball. We saw a guy 2 weeks ago down there tear his finger off trying to bunt the ball. something every baseball player should know how to do. But now, today, we don't. Because what? Chicks dig the long ball. Slamalama ding dong. But Ohtani did his thing. He did his thing last night. And this season's not over yet. I mean, there's still more to come. This final week and a half of baseball is always exciting. It's going to come down to a nail biter. I don't know if the Cardinals can go on this whole streak here and close out the year undefeated. Would that cause an uproar, a kink in the wild card scenario? Please enlighten me. Let's be our own Disney movie. Let's be that. Let's get the people going. Let's start a new chant. Let's create a new song, new T-shirt, huh? Everybody take their shirt off, have a P.D. Pablo moment. Spin that motherfucker around like it's a helicopter, and let's go Cardinals. Maybe that's what we need. See, we had that Cardinal song at the wrong time, that Cardinal hip-hop song. That came out the wrong time. We need that song to push us. We got too comfortable with that song. We wasn't even in the playoffs yet. I missed the playoffs. It seemed like it's been a long damn time ago since we're in the playoffs. Seems like decades ago that we won the playoffs. It just feels weird. Getting that feeling that we might not make the postseason. The way Cardinal fans look at each other, it's what are you gonna do? I mean, it's more of a gesture than actual talking. It's talking to the counselor in Tunes. I'm trying to find some bolt of energy that we can go on and push to the Cardinals for sure. But Ohtani October is next month. Ohtani October is next month. It's catching on. Ohtani in October. Seems as though we had a record crowd last night. The Indiana Fever season ending regular season home game. Over 20,000 people. Can you imagine if the WNBA didn't screw up from the beginning of the season? If they'd have done this the right way, as far as transportation, as far as marketing, as far as the TV deal. Who waits till the season starts to get a TV deal? Who? You couldn't tell a WNBA fan how to watch the games the first month of the season. They wasn't telling nobody. It is the biggest success story nobody's talking about. That's my buddy Drew. He's on the news. He's playing his guitar. Hey, Drew. No way, it's my neighbor Drew on the news playing at lunchtime. That's awesome. But back to what I'm saying. If the WNBA hadn't screwed this thing up from the jump, can you imagine? It'd be sellout crowds everywhere. Everywhere. And to the officials in the WNBA, I think y'all scared. I've watched like 4 games in the past week and a half. The officials are not being heard. They're not being heard. The officials in the WNBA let so much shit go on and shit talking. A coach jumping up and down like a kid having a temper tantrum. Do that in the NBA. They don't send out texts. There's no warning. They just roll their eyes and get back in the game. What is going on? I want to talk to the WNBA officials after the season. Ta delicious. Write that down. We need to get a hold of the WNBA officiating crew at the end of the season. We need to holler at them. Yeah, we need to figure out what's going on at these games. Too much extra stuff going on down there. I want to know, are they being critiqued? Who's the head of that union? Okay, let me know. They're letting them women do way too much down there in the paint, bro. Way too much. The WNBA is more physical than the men. Way more physical than the men. I'm like, what the hell going on down here? Speaking of what's going on down here, what a sigh of relief last night. New York football Jets fan, huh? Jets, Jets. Aaron Rodgers made it through the whole game without getting hurt, guys. Without getting hurt. He scrambled out of the pocket. Everybody was, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. He's 40. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. That was a beatdown. I thought it was going to be a little bit more closer due to the way Mayo has coached the defense, but it seemed like they got caught up in the magic of Aaron Rodgers. So the New York Football Jets last night now have 9 offensive touchdowns. You know, last year, it took them to week 11 to get 9 offensive touchdowns. Wow, what a difference a year makes, huh? See, the NFL need Rodgers to be healthy. We can't have all these backup quarterbacks, no household names, trying to lead these teams with all these high praise and hopes to make it to the postseason. I don't know what Miami's going to do, but I will figure out a way to get over whatever my indifferences may be with Cam Newton. I would call that sumbitch. We're not going to waste what we worked on in camp because our quarterback down. No, sir. No. We're going to get over why y'all don't like this man. Get that man in there. Give him a playbook and let's go. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen if you sign Cam Newton? Please enlighten. What is the worst? What is the worst? That dude is a 6'5" Mack truck with an arm that can do it. Yes, he's arrogant. We get it. But he wants back in the NFL. When you want back into the NFL, you want to do what? Imply. I want to work again. I mean, my podcast, but I want to get back on the field. I want to get back in the huddle. I want to be a part of a team in the locker room. I'm ready, coach. What you need me to do? Come in here and be a leader. No problem. This is still Tua's team, but I need you to lead Tua's team to the best of your ability. Can you do that for me, Cam? Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Sign him the week before your bye week. That way he has 2 weeks to figure everything out. Let's go. Let's stop making things difficult. But the Patriots looked like straight trash last night. Or did Aaron Rodgers look that good? That shoulder throw to the right, any other quarterback, that would have been a pick six. Any other quarterback, that would have been a pick six. But not with Aaron Rodgers. That awkward hug him and his coach tried to do, that was weird. When you're going for a hug, but they're going for a handshake, that's weird. You should know. It's like when people shake your hand with their left hand. What school are you from? What kind of serial killer meeting you come from? You gonna shake my hand with your left hand? No, sir. That's bad luck. What a broom at? Spit on it. Huh? Come on now. Let's be real. Let's be real. Hey, what's up? My Aunt Lisa's on the show, guys. Aunt Lisa's in the building. Happy belated birthday to you, ain't it? Aunt Lisa is in the building. It is Friday night, meaning what? Friday Night Lights football, baby. Not just in high school. Yes, we got the battle of the undefeated, CBC versus DeSmet, but I don't go to high school sporting events. Hell no. What? No. Well, not a chance. Only I watch it on TV. But I'm talking about college football, baby. We got a good one tonight. The Fighting Illini taking on Nebraska Cornhuskers. What? Both of these teams undefeated. What? I've never been so intrigued or excited to watch a Friday night football game on the college level in quite some time. This is a good matchup for Friday night to get you all tuned up for tomorrow. Okay? The Fighting Illini comes in this game ranked. I have not given them the upper hand in 2 of the 3 weeks. But maybe the Illini is trying to show me. So I have not seen the Illini play a complete football game probably 6-7 years. It's the Illini. Why? Why would I watch the Fighting Illini football team? Enlighten me. Exactly. But they're taking on Nebraska and Cornhuskers. Home of the black shirts. Are they back? that guy from Kansas City. That's his cousin that's quarterback, and they got the same hairstyle. What do you go and tell the barber when you want that hairstyle? Give me the Patrick Mahomes. Give me the Patrick Mahomes. All right, gotcha. I'm going to try that. Give me the Shaq. Give me the Patrick Mahomes. I'm more intrigued to see if Nebraska can keep this thing going. They have not looked like Nebraska in years past. They look like a team that was just going out there just to do something, kill time on planet Earth. There was discussion, should they cancel the football team and everybody focus on the women? They said, no, we're going to prove to everybody that this football program is getting back on track. Well, tonight we shall see. We definitely shall see if this thing here is back on what they say track. I see this as a high-scoring game, a shootout. We need a good shootout. Well, we can't say that no more. We need a good battle back and forth in scoring opportunity, okay? I could see this game probably 56-52. I'm going with Nebraska in this one. And I'm going to watch the entire game. I'm going to watch the entire game. There it is right there. So if you're just tuning in, we talked about Otani October. What a hell of a feat last night. But I put that up there with the Triple Crown when Miggy won it. Also, the WNBA had a record crowd last night supporting Indiana Fevers. They lost 92-91. But guess what? They're the 6th seed in the playoffs. Let's back it up a little bit. Otani also had 10 RBIs at the leadoff position last night. Yet the Jets win last night 24-3. They honestly could have won 38-3, but they took their foot off the neck of the New England Football Patriots. And the Jets now have 9 offensive touchdowns. Footnote, last year it took them to week 11 to get 9 offensive touchdowns. And else tonight in Friday Night Football, not just CBC, Battle of Undefeated and Dismet, but I'm talking about on the college football level. The Fighting Illini of Illinois goes into Nebraska. Lincoln! It should be a good one tonight, kids. It should be a good game right there. We're going to take a short break and have a word from our sponsor, Mountain Man Scrub. Don't forget, if you want to try the Mountain Man Scrub, it's good for your hands, feet, yeah, buddy, and your neck, face, whole 9. You can order from them on Facebook. Go to their Facebook page, Mountain Man Scrub. I'll have a little break. Smoke them if you got them. Be right back with more. Certa Pro Painters presents Montez at midday. Peace.
Mountain Man Scrub. As smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
Woohoo! And we're back. Woohoo! Thank you, Tata Delicious, for your help in getting back to the stage. Thank you. That's why you're here. There you go. I'm glad you're off tomorrow. How about that? All right, good folks. It is that time. It's the weekend. It's here. It's Friday. Only thing we have to do is the college football show tomorrow. Be sure to tune in at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. ASAP Network. All sports, all plays, baby. Got a college football breakdown tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. You know, college football kind of makes the Saturday. Other than a grill going off in the morning. You know, I must live in the only neighborhood nobody wants to grill out in the morning. When I lived in Carolina, woo, look here. My neighbors grilled out all of that. Ted, that's you grilling out over there? Here in this town, everybody just want to cut grass. They cut grass 24 damn 7 hours a day in this neighborhood. Oh, my God. We're good people this Friday. And tomorrow's that day, as we like to call across America, the day that grown men get to act like children again. It's college football Saturday. And I your boy loves him some college football. Like, I don't like when they playing stuff in college football going on. I mean, parades, birthday parties. And you can do it in the morning. I mean, you can do a birthday party before 11. I mean, I think that's cool. You know, if your kid turning 9, you want to have a party, we'd start at 6 a.m. It's over at 10:30 in the morning. I go to that. But you have a kid birthday party on a Saturday in the middle of the afternoon on a September? No. And this is my favorite. Well, we have a TV there. A TV. You have one TV, not two, but just one. No. And then the TV being the awkward part of the house. Well, we got a TV on the 3rd floor. We don't believe in keeping TVs on the 1st floor. What? Who planned this ordeal? I mean, who's behind this? Am I being punked? We're having a surprise 50th birthday party for my cousin in October. It's going to be on a Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What? You had the whole week. If your birthday is on a Tuesday, I'd be damned if I come to a birthday party on a Saturday or Sunday during football season. No, your birthday is Tuesday. We're celebrating Tuesday. And then they want to whisper to you, no, my birthday not the next Wednesday. Why are we celebrating today? Today's Saturday. No. Let's use Saturday what it's for. Football. It's football. Got our watch list. Games that we're going to watch tomorrow. Games that we are going to watch tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing them. This first one is for obvious reasons. Got my Florida football Gators taking on Mississippi State. And we have coaching issues. We have play calling issues. We have consistency issues. I mean, last week was god-awful. It was atrocious. I wasn't mad. I sat back as a football fan who knew what was going to be on the field this year, okay? I'm not going there with high hopes. The days of me thinking a freshman that barely weighs 180 pounds is going to lead my Gators, are you crazy? Come on, let's be real, man. Come on now. Come on, America. Don't do that to me. Come on now. I've been watching football a long time. This is not a good football team. Our coach is not coaching them up. He's just standing on the sideline rocking the free pair of khakis and the Gator-colored Nikes. That's it. He's bringing nothing to the game. The most entertaining thing that man has done is play with that water bottle at that press conference. That's it. He's a horrible person to talk to for an interview, pregame, midweek, postgame. I would love to hear this man talk to his spouse and kids. I would love to hear how he talks to his family. I really would. I have my suspicions about him. When he does lose this job, we're going to keep an eye on him anyway because I don't trust him. I'm going my Florida football Gators, but I'm going to watch this game with both eyes open. I'm tweeting during the damn game too. Yeah, I'm going to be that dude tomorrow. I'm tweeting the entire game. You're going to hear my voice. You're going to hear the roar. Let's go Gators. Next up, we got USC and Michigan. Michigan coach will cry. He will shed a tear. We saw that. He will shed a tear for his players and his team. I want to know, was that a fluke last week with Michigan? And USC has been trying to tell us we're coming. Either USC lets us down early in the year, and when they do, it's a wrap. They had Caleb last year, but that's all they did. That was all they did. The defense couldn't do diddly poo. What is this witchy woo-woo that you speak of, USC? Show me a defense. Show me you can stop the run, okay? This is a good matchup for both schools this early in the year, but I'm going with the Wolverines in this one. Michigan over USC. Next up, we got UCLA and LSU. UCLA, for yours that at home, UCLA. UCLA taking on LSU. LSU got off by the hair of their chinny chin a couple of weeks ago. Their chinny chin. And Brian Kelly, I don't know what your real dialect is, what type of enunciation you're on, who are you when it comes to speaking and using your vernacular. I don't know who you are. Your voice changes each and every damn time. Each and every damn time. I think I'm going up for the upset here. I know they're down in Baton Rouge. But let me get a little UCLA action. Give me UCLA beating LSU. Next up, we got Vanderbilt or Vandy taking on MIZ ZOU. I want to see more of this Cook and Burton, the greatest detective show since Miami Vice. Cook and Burton, Luther Burton III. Cook and Burton, Mizzou. Quite the tandem. But Mizzou fans, you remember what happened last week? Talk to your defense. I need the defense to be the standard. I need the defense to be the standard. Mr. Cook, when you have that window open, release it. The slight hesitations are going to call you a pick six or just an INT. But when the window is open, go ahead and close it on through that ball. Let's go. Cook and Burton. Give me Mizzou, MIZ, ZOU. Next up, we got Tennessee at Oklahoma. Uh-oh. Shout out to the crew in Oklahoma. OKC. Shout out to the boys. Roof. Oklahoma's exciting. But they're another one of those schools, man, where the expectations are very, very high. But the further we get into the season, it starts to come down just a tad because the letdown factor happens every time. You got to keep this thing moving. Keep it going up. And this could be one of those games to calm Tennessee down. They come in as a very high-powered offense right now. They're disrespectful in other people's houses. Like, they don't give a damn. They think every end zone has a checkerboard. The way this offense is moving and their quarterback is getting a little Heisman sensation coming his way, allegedly. I think this is going to be a very exciting game as well. I'm going to roll with OU on this one. Give me Oklahoma. I want to see Tennessee slow down a little bit to make that Texas matchup that much more appetizing for me. Moving on along, we got Baylor and Colorado. Play my damn theme music. Prime time. I never thought I would say this. It's too much going on at Colorado other than football. There are too many distractions at Colorado other than football. There's too many things going on at Colorado that's not pertaining to football. They're losing focus at Colorado. I don't know what the issue is. There's no way Coach Prime is pulling the attention from the football team where it's going to other places. It's not the talk of the town. I'm not trying to say you're the Buffaloes of the 90s. No way, not at all. They had a defense and offense. High-powered. Coach McCarthy had them going. This team is nowhere near that. Nowhere near. They couldn't touch that damn team at all. Are you kidding me? Alfred Williams on defense? Oh, my God. Oh, whoo. I'm getting chills thinking about that damn squad. Woo. It's like saying the word Mufasa. Ooh. Ooh. But Colorado, I'm tired of all of the hype. I want to see Colorado play defense, offense, and special teams. I want to see that. No more dumb penalties. Please, no more dumb penalties at all. Now, Baylor is a team where they've always been in the picture when it comes to ranking, when it comes to the bowls, when it comes to the part of the playoff. It could be a little indecisive this year. But in years past, Baylor's always had a quality football team and program they put out there to compete each and every weekend. This could be a test for Colorado. They have a very tough schedule to me. It's not tougher than Florida's schedule. Toughest in the country. Why is that? Because SEC, baby. But Colorado needs this. This would be a good win for the school and the team and the confidence for the entire squad. So give me Colorado to beat Baylor. So on my college football watch list, I have Florida beating Mississippi State. I have Michigan beating USC. I have UCLA beating LSU. I got ZOU beating Vandy. I have Oklahoma beating Tennessee. I have Colorado beating Baylor. That right there is the college football watch list for tomorrow. It is Saturday, baby. Saturday. All right, folks, we'll take a short break here and come back. Okay, buddy, hold on. Move. When I move, you move. Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. Yeah. Bring that beat back. All right, here we go, good people. We'll have a little break. Come right back.
Mountain Man as smooth as a river flows. MountainManScrub.com. Get your scrub on.
Get your scrub on, player. Get your scrub on, player. It is Friday. Some people got a half a day. If you didn't go to work today and you're supposed to go to work today, good for you. You just said, damn, I ain't going in today. No call, no show. Damn you. Damn that job. Jobs do make you do that. They do make you do that. That's why they make you just say the craziest thing. They get up. I think it's more of the coworkers. Sometimes the job. Sometimes the coworkers keep you employed because you have such a good time with them. You forget about the job itself. But I'll be doing good folk, good people. It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. I was going to have my homie on here, Reagan, but he can't figure out how to type in the code on his phone. Just go and type in like you're looking for a hotel when you're going to play softball. What did you type in? Just go in there and type in that code I told you to type in. And you'll pop up here in this box. And then I bring you on the show. My Aunt Lisa's in town on the show. Yeah, she's visiting on the show. Thank you, Aunt Lisa. Happy belated birthday to you. And my Aunt Terry. My Aunt Lisa. My Aunt Lisa. All right, folks. Sunday fun day, NFL. We noticed something last weekend in NFL. Everybody lost last week. Nobody won that was supposed to win. It was the week of unexpectations. That's why on Monday, water cooler talk, fifth quarter, people were hitting the panic button already. Already in week 2, people were hitting the panic button. Well, this is week 3. There's no telling what some of these teams that are 0-2 or 1-1 are going to be going through after this week. We shall see. We got the Giants at the Cleveland Browns. I think the entire NFL is a little confused on what the Giants front office was doing in the offseason. After seeing that HBO Hard Knock special, they should be fined by the NFL. Like $1 million. Damn that. $25 million. Shit. They should be fined for their behavior. Cleveland, I don't know what's going on with Deshaun. We still don't. The legalities of that young man has me baffled. Like, I don't think he has any true friends. I don't think he has any friends that know his blood type or his middle name. I don't think he has any friends. Because if he had friends, they would talk to him. I think Deshaun has a serious, serious problem that the NFL is not taking seriously at all. They have too many distractions on that team for me to concentrate on football, but somehow, some way, I got the Browns beating the G-Men of New York. So give me Cleveland over the Giants. Next up, we got Chicago at Indy. This could be an interesting quarterback matchup right here. I like Chicago's defense better than Indy's defense, but I think Indy's offense can play and score points on the outside of Chicago's defense, but the interior defense of Chicago is going to destroy that offensive line of Indianapolis. It's going to be a good game, but I got the Colts beating Chicago. Next up, we got Houston at Minnesota. Houston at Minnesota. CJ Stroud. I don't think he hasn't reached his potential yet. I don't think he knows how great he is going to be. He's good now, but you can see it. He made 3 throws last week that looking at that ball kind of come out of his hand and the way he throws that ball where only the receiver can get it, not the defender, the receiver. That lets me know that CJ was working on something in the offseason. He wasn't on IG. He wasn't going out putting new rims and getting a luxury car made. He wasn't out making babies, going to all these different celebrity parties. No. CJ was working. CJ was working. And when you work like that, that means you what, kids? Hungry? Hungry. He's dissatisfied with the taste last year left in his mouth. But he's reminded of that taste. So that's what's pushing him. Give me Houston of Minnesota. Next up, we got Philly at the Saints. Woo! Woo! Has anybody talked to Saquon yet? Saquon for yet Barkley. Anybody talked to him yet? Check on Saquon. Check on him. I didn't like the way he looked after that game when he was talking to the media. That look in his eyes, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. Not for the second game of the season. I didn't like that look in his eye. Everybody, go check on him. Check on him, okay? What Who Dat showed me last week, they are fast. And when everybody see the ball, the whole team go after the ball. The whole team is going after the ball. And Derek Carr, did you see him on the airplane? Did you see him on the plane right after the game? Did you see the Who Dat Nation take over Cowboy Stadium? I'm talking the parking lot, the street. You'd have thought they would Nolans. I don't think Philly can wake up yet. They got to fix what's up front with that offensive line. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with the play caller, but something's wrong with that offensive line. Something's not quite right. Give me the Saints. Who Dat? Next up, we got the Chargers against Pittsburgh. Well, Pittsburgh's going to play the two-headed monster again at quarterback, as they should. Ride this wave until it falls off the track. Stay with the youngsters. Make Russ sit. I still don't know why he got the game ball last week. But yes, why did Russell get the game ball last week? Because he was in Denver, but he didn't play. My point exactly. Isn't it nice we can answer your own questions? Thank you. All right. The Chargers are playing pretty good, but Captain Khaki Pants, that being Jim Harbaugh, the way he got away from Michigan and all the allegations, and now he's playing it cool and collectively on the sideline coaching the Chargers. Justin Justin Herbert, still don't know if that plantar fasciitis is 100%, but he's out there doing his fizzle. So until then, give me the Chargers over the Steelers. Next up, we got Denver at Tampa. Woo! Baker is playing some good football. I said this at last week. I'm glad Baker Mayfield caught himself before he did that slip and slide. It ended up like another Johnny Manziel, a joke that was taking the NFL as a joke, wanted to just party instead of taking the game seriously. He is now taking football seriously. He is taking this game very, very seriously. He's taking a hold up. He's taking responsibility. He's taking accountability. He's taking a leadership role, which I like. When you can see the maturation process in athletes, it make you feel appreciative as a fan of the game. Not Tampa, but of the game. My Denver Broncos and Bo Nix, I want to know what's going on with Sean Payton in the play call. I'm not playing no field position type of game with you. Make the game plan make sense. That last week with Pittsburgh was atrocious. That was a winnable game. Very winnable game, but no. Sean Payton is doing what I always like to see out of coaches that look lost. They just stand there. They don't blink or nothing. They're lost. They're lost. I'm going to roll with my crew. I'm taking my Denver Broncos to beat Tampa. Let's calm Baker down a little bit. But give me Denver over Tampa. Next up, we got Green Bay at Tennessee. Green Bay at Tennessee. I don't know what's going on at Tennessee. The quarterback is doing very dumbfounding things to be a quarterback in the National Football League. This is not D3, son, D2 or D1. This is the NFL. And those things that you're doing in the pocket, outside of the pocket, are not deemed things an NFL quarterback should be doing, okay? On the other side of the equation, I like Green Bay. I like what they're doing. If Green Bay can stay healthy, this could get interesting down the stretch. Let me get Green Bay over Tennessee. Next up, we got Carolina at Vegas, baby. Charlie, my man. That's his squad, my homie Charlie. That's his squad, the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders had a pretty emotional win last week. I mean, it was – I still know how they won that game. But it was a damn good win. Carolina and the Giants is where the NFL may have to step in. I posed a question yesterday by St. Louis listeners and surrounding towns and areas and municipalities. If given a chance, if the Carolina Panthers were to move to St. Louis, would we be on board for that? Are we down for a third try with the NFL? Or are we to the point, take that shit somewhere else? We've had enough. We've been lied to before. But hold on. When that gambling passes November, I think it'll make the decision even more easier. Talk to me. I don't think Carolina's in this thing to play football this year. I think Carolina Giants would be the saddest game anybody has to watch. And if they're scheduled to play each other this year, that's a 5-2 game. 5-2 easily. But give me Vegas to beat Carolina right here. Give me Vegas to beat Carolina. Right there. Miami at Seattle. This would have been a good game if Tua was not out. Again, don't know if he's going to be out for the year, but he's on IR, so he'll be out for like 5 to 6 weeks right now. If I was Miami, I'm calling Cam Newton. Some point you got to get out of your feelings. Get out of your feelings. You mean to tell me all this talent that we got, offensive weapons, we're not going to be able to use them the way we want to because we don't have a quarterback that's ready to get into these weapons? Maybe this past week in practice, he done tuned up, but I don't know. I don't see in Miami to be that powerhouse anymore. Seattle, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, that they can maintain to be in a game. It's just that special teams got to kick it up a notch. Give me Seattle in this one. Next up, we got Detroit and Arizona. Ooh. Coach had to move his house because too many people knew where he lived at. Man can't even go home. Can't even go out there and water his grass because too many people recognize and know where he lived at. Come on now, Detroit. You're better than that, baby. Come on now. Kyler Hail Murray in Arizona, you showed me something last week. You showed me that you can play this game. And you can throw the ball to Marvin Harrison III. You can. You can. That is your job. Do your damn job. Do your job. Do it. Do your job. Give me Arizona to win this. Give me Arizona. Next up, we got Baltimore and the Dallas Cowboys. Baltimore and the Dallas Cowboys. The Ravens. I don't think they know they have Derrick Henry. Somebody let the Ravens know they got Derrick Henry as a running back. Anybody let them know? Anybody let them know? Oh, okay. Just making sure. I can't tell. By the offensive plays, I can't tell. I'm not blaming Kellen Moore here, but I want somebody to tell me what's going on with these plays coming in. What's going on? Because somebody lying. Either y'all forgot you had Derrick Henry, or you call these plays on purpose. Somebody stand up. the Dallas Cowboys. I think Jerry Jones going to have probably his favorite grandbabies at this game. And I think the beating that the Cowboys took in the meeting this week, I mean, it's nothing new. I think maybe they learned their lesson by the time they decided to, hey, the Saints real. Game was over with. Game was over. They could have put up 50 last week. They could have put up a nickel on the Cowboys. They weren't in it. Don't know if the nightlife got to them or not. Let's face it. When you go to Nolans, you're going out. I don't give a damn who you are. You going out. You going out in Nolans. You going. That was not Dallas football last week. There's something more going on in that locker room. But again, it's coming down to people always talk about the money. Well, all that money they gave him, he can't play defense. Dak can only play offense at quarterback. That's it. He is not on the defensive side. You didn't score all those points on the offense. You scored all those points on who? The defense. I think the defense may have learned a lesson. I think this game here, both of these teams need a win, especially Baltimore. I don't think Baltimore – they need local home support right now. And being on the road, I don't think they're going to get it. So give me the Cowboys winning this one. Next up, we got the 49ers and the Rams. When the Rams was here, this game was wild. Wild. These teams do not like each other. It is a Hatfield and McCoy's type of situation when they get together. But it is hilarious. 49ers are missing two key players, Debo and Emac. They're not the same team. I don't see that speed. Mr. Purdy, he is Purdy. He's Mr. Irrelevant to you. I'm going to call him Purdy. His mama call him Purdy. I'm going to call him Purdy. Brock Purdy, my man. He throws a good tight spiral too, but he throws the ball from his chest, which I thought was pretty interesting. I peeped that last week for the very first time. I don't think the 49ers were at where they need to be. The Rams are depleted at the receiver side as well because Cooper Kupp is out. I got the 49ers winning this. Give me the 49ers over the Rams. Next up, we got Kansas City at Atlanta. So it seems as though Kansas City lost their running back last week. They went and picked up old Kareem, who used to run for them a couple of years ago anyway. So he's familiar with the offensive side of the Kansas City football Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is doing his thing as well. Atlanta, they're a little chippy after winning that game against Philly. They're feeling pretty damn good about themselves and other people and things of that nature. Atlanta is. And I like Mr. Pitts. That's my dude, Kyle Pitts. Where from? Florida. Where from? Florida. That's right. You know it. You know it. You know it. Should the Dolphins pursue Stratford? I don't know about that one, son. I don't know about this one. Don't know about that one. Good question. Good question. The Chiefs got this one. Yeah, they're playing Atlanta. They got this one for sure. But Atlanta's going off that high because, you know, they got – did you like that? Did you like that? Kirk, I am your favorite third cousin. You know, he can play some good regular season football. I will give it to Kirk Cousins on that matter. He is a great regular season quarterback. It's that postseason that he has an issue with. But it's Kansas City. Until they're slowed down and the referees call the game as if the Chiefs are playing, this is not going to be a game. I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout, but I don't think Atlanta has a fighting shot in the dark to win this game. But again, Kirk, I'm your favorite third cousin, is a damn good regular season quarterback, and this could be a good momentum builder for the team itself. I mean, the expectations of that defense, speaking of Atlanta, is very high up there with the Atlanta fan base. They're saying this and that about that defense. Their hype commercial for Atlanta is pretty cool. If you haven't seen the Atlanta Falcons hype commercial, go on YouTube and check it out. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool hype trailer for sure. So here are all the winners that I have this Sunday coming up in NFL on Sunday Fun Day. I have Cleveland over the Giants. I got Indy over the Bears. I got Houston over the Purple People Eaters of America, that being Minnesota. I got the Saints, go Montez, over Philly. I got the Chargers over Pittsburgh. I got Denver over Tampa. Green Bay over Tennessee. Vegas over Carolina. Seattle over Miami, Arizona over the Lions, Dallas over Baltimore, San Fran over the Rams, and Kansas City is beating Atlanta. And we'll talk about Monday's doubleheader on Monday. There it is. All things, all prayed for, and all done right at some point in this time across the lands that we may see it for sure. What's up, Valentino Pool in the building, my man? You shoot ball for the Zips back in the day. What you know about basketball? What you know about basketball? He's a top-notch referee right now out there doing his thizzle for sure. Mr. Lee Flowers in the business. The Mariners' own baseball, softball owner and coach. My man Lee Flowers, guys. The Mariners softball coach. Michi will be proud of you, Lee. Michi will be proud of you. Was going to have my dude Reagan on here, but I have to talk to him some other time, probably next week, get him on here. We're going to talk about what transpired in softball this past season. But here's a thought that I do have about softball for next year. If you've ever seen the movie Almost Famous, it's the story of Cameron Crowe, who wrote for Rolling Stones magazine when he was 14, 15 years old. Let's flip that. I want to cover the tournament side of softball next year. I want to tag along with a team, pay my own way. That's probably 20, 22 tournaments. Get to travel, go out of town because I'm on a vacation anyway from April into September. Cover a softball team the right way with video, audio, and some writing. Get it all done. Turn that sumbitch into a book with a DVD. Almost Famous, a softball story. Oh, I got it. That's it. I'm tagging along with a team next year. I want to cover the tournament side of softball, the tournament side of softball. Speaking of tournament side, shout out is doing damn hit, fellas. Bring us home a winner. Bobby, for sure. Well, guys, it's Friday. Some of y'all are off. Some of y'all about to get off. Hello. And some of you did not go to work today. And for us hard-working folk out here, our day is now over with. But I'll be back tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Take you right on up to kickoff on ASAP Sports Network. All sports, all plays. My man Ray Cruz and I going to break down all the college football action tomorrow and also let you know how we did last week, because we pick all the games each and every week, and he keeps a score or a tally on how we're doing of that nature. So tomorrow morning, please tune on in right here, same time, same bat channel, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. I think he got us on TikTok as well. I think he's ticking on the TikTok. TikTok with it away. TikTok, you don't stop. All right, it's almost time for a liquid lunch. Shout out to the crew over here on the South Side, South City in the building, at Tower Pub up on Morgan Fork. Go check out them good people. Shout out to Lizzie. Shout out to Lizzie and Jamie as they double dip between Tower Pub as well as Friendlies at 3503 Roger Place. Check them both out. They both got great food, great specials during the Cardinals games. Go Cards as the Cleveland Guardians are in town. If you're going to park, try the Angry Beaver, also as well as Kilroy's. Don't forget to check out that beef jerky. It's Major League from what I hear. A lot going on this weekend. Be safe, be good at it. If you're going to put out this weekend, choke out, and the safe word is pillow talk. That is the safe word this weekend, pillow talk. Lots of stuff on TV to watch. I will talk to you guys with more Montez at midday Monday. See you guys Monday. But my college football fans, I'll see you in the morning. All right, good folks. Thank you again to Certa Pro Painters, Oklahoma City, our title sponsor. And again, we will see you Monday. Until next time, peace. I'll holler at you, love.